Hi, I am Dr. Palatami Akinriade. I am a pediatric occupational therapist, and I have been on a 3-year hiatus from YouTube. I'm sorry, it's been 3 years, but I am back on now, thankfully. In short, the reason why I've decided to come back to YouTube is that in the past 3 years, you all have spoken. I have received so many comments. I've had people reach out to me outside of YouTube expressing their interest in the content that I had posted, and it seems like people would like more content. So for anyone that has commented, found some way of contacting me, whether it's thanking me for the videos or for asking additional questions, the reason why I'm back on YouTube is truly because of you. So thank you for inspiring me. A little bit about myself. I am an occupational therapist, predominantly working in pediatrics, and I work with children of varying abilities. So varying abilities meaning children that may have specific conditions such as autism, ADHD, or a genetic condition like Down syndrome. But I could also work with children that just have developmental delays. So they may not have a specific condition, but they may not be reaching their developmental milestones as we would expect, and they just might need additional help reaching those milestones so there aren't more delays later on in life. And additionally, I can work with children that may overall be typically developing, but they may have challenges with one or two few things. And that could include children that have social emotional difficulties or something as basic as handwriting too. I absolutely love what I do. I currently work at a pediatric clinic on the East Coast in the United States. So for a little bit of a backstory, I had created my YouTube videos a few years back when I was completing my doctoral degree in occupational therapy. And for my final doctoral project, I worked with an autism foundation in Nigeria. Absolutely loved my time. Absolutely amazing. I loved the whole project. I loved the foundation, the parents and the children and the teacher. I mean, honestly, everyone, the therapist too, everyone was absolutely amazing. I absolutely enjoyed my time, and I went there to teach and provide education, but I learned just as much as I gave out as well. And it was truly a great time. And after that project ended and I had graduated, I had thought about making YouTube videos again, and I just kept pushing it off. And I'm like, there's so many resources online, I don't need to do it. And it wasn't until the past, I would say 6 months to a year, I have received so many more notifications from YouTube about people subscribing, people commenting, people asking questions, people sharing my videos. And again, it happened fairly recently, and these videos are 3 years old. And what was interesting was the people that were subscribing weren't just in Nigeria. They were people of various countries. And also it wasn't just parents either. There are people who are genuinely interested in learning more about autism or sensory processing. And it was so fascinating to hear that the content and videos I had created were being reached out to more people than I had anticipated. And those people were letting me know that they liked the videos and that they wanted to know more. And that's when I realized, clearly there are people who liked what I posted. Clearly there are people who are benefiting from it. And if this was content that I made years ago, I've learned so much more information the past few years that people can also benefit from. And for that reason, I decided to be back on YouTube. So again, if you have found a way to contact me, if you found some way of communicating to me that you liked my videos, that is truly the reason why I am back on YouTube. So thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for giving me the push. And thank you for inspiring me as well. I'm very excited to be back on. my goals for this YouTube channel are to be able to provide resources to people who may not have access to occupational therapy. So that could be for a variety of reasons. So if you don't have an OT geographically in your area that you can get an evaluation and treatment for your child, that's one reason. But also in the past 2 clinics I've worked in, the demand for OT has been so high that we've had to put children and families on a wait list in order for them to get their evaluation and treatment. So the wait list can vary from a few weeks, a month, to 6 months, to up to a year as well, unfortunately. And I would love to be able to help bridge that gap a little bit better. By all means, this is not to replace occupational therapy treatment at all. If you have access to an occupational therapist, I highly suggest you receive an evaluation and treatment because they're able to give you specific recommendations for your child. Everything I'm posting on here is a true generalization, and it's nothing specific for each child. And the content that I plan on posting on here is based off of personal experience. So whether it's common trends that I see with the children that I'm helping, or common questions that I tend to get from parents. But I'm just guessing the information that I think you all may want to learn about. The more that you are able to be vocal about your interests or questions, the more I'll be able to better cater the content towards what you're looking for. So I am very excited to be back on YouTube. Again, thank you for inspiring me to be back on. I am looking forward to building this platform and building this community where we're able to bounce ideas and resources off of one another, and we're truly able to find ways to help these children. So be on the lookout for more videos soon, and I am super excited. I'll see you all soon.